Hi again. Okay, so now you've clicked into your to-do list video. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to create your to-do list. So things that you need to have done before starting the program. So you need to have your pen and paper. So I hope you have it there. If you haven't, just pause me and go get it. So on your to-do list, the first thing that you're going to write down that is of utmost importance to make sure that you're successful in your transformation is to get a diary. So the reason being, we need to track our progress whenever we're embarking on any fitness regime or any lifestyle change or anything like that. We need to monitor our progress and make sure that we are making progress. And this shows us how we're getting on our journey. So it's really important for me with competing with Neil. We track everything: our workouts, our nutrition, everything, how we're feeling, different foods, how they make us feel, and things like that. So that's really important. But the first thing that I want you to do now is think about, how are you feeling now? Why have you decided to do this transformation? What place are you at? How do you feel about your body? Are you happy about your body? Or, what areas do you want to improve? Also about your diet. How do you feel about your current diet? Are you happy with how it is? Or would you really like to improve it? And, your energy levels, how are they at the moment? Would you like to increase your energy levels and just feel a little bit better in yourself? How do you feel in your clothes? Are they a little bit tight, especially after the Christmas? Would you like to be able to wear a dress size a little bit smaller? How would you feel if you had to put a bikini on tomorrow and flaunt around on the beach? How would you feel if you had your ideal body and you were putting on your bikini? What would the difference be in how you feel now and how you'd feel then? So I just want you to write down. Now the diary is just for you. It's not for anybody else. Nobody else is going to see it. So I want you to be 100% honest. It's just for you to look back on it. So you're to write down exactly how you're feeling now. So hopefully, as the program progresses, you will start to feel a little bit more positive about your own body image. So that's the first thing that I want you to do. And the second thing that I want you to do, that we want you to do, is we want you to write down your goals. So it's really, really important that you have a reason why you're doing the program. So, it might be a holiday that you have in the summertime. It might be a wedding. It might just be, to drop a couple of dress sizes. You want to feel a bit better in your clothes. It might be you want to have more energy to get out and play with the kids. So many different goals you might have. Mine are completely different to what yours would be. But you need to find something that's really going to drive you. And days when you're just, having a bad day, or you don't feel like doing exercise, or you don't feel like sticking to the diet, or you want to go for that bar of chocolate, or you want to have that takeaway, you need to have these goals written down and look back on them and say, look, this is why I'm doing it. So in order to get this goal, I need to follow the plan and I need to stick to the plan. So the goals that you have, you need to have a really deep passion and really connect with them, and make sure that you're always reminding yourself that this is why you're doing the program. This is what you wanted, and these are the steps that we're going to help you to achieve your goals and what you want. So think about that dress. Think about the bikini on the beach if that's the goal that you're going for. So you need to be motivated really, really strongly by these goals, so that any days that you have, just a little bit of negativity, a little bit of self-doubt, you can just look back on your diary and say, right, look, I'm really going to do this. I've decided, I'm committed, I'm focused, and I'm determined to achieve these goals. Really, really important. I'm a huge goal setter. I never was before, but ever since I have started setting goals, I've smashed them. So it's the first thing that I've done. I have all my goals written out for 2015, my competitions, my business goals, my personal goals, everything. It's really, really important to make sure that they're specific, and make sure that they're measurable, and that you have a date that you want to achieve them by. That it's not just wishy-washy, airy-fairy, pie in the sky. You want them to be able to be monitored and see how you're getting on. Okay, so number 3, so write down on your sheet now, number 3, and that is to take measurements. So there's different forms of measurements. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to step on the scales and you're going to record your weight. Now, this isn't the be-all and end-all. It is relevant, but I don't want you to get bogged down in it or anything like that. It's just one form of measurement. There are other forms, and what's more important is that how you feel and how you look in the mirror, how your clothes are fitting you. So that's why for me what's really, really important is tape measurements. So using a measuring tape, put it around the widest part of your waist. That's the best indication, really. So I generally, and Neil does the same, take our measurements first thing in the morning. So before we get up in the morning, take your measurements and pick the same day every week and the same time. So generally for me it's a Saturday, and it's just once I wake up I just do it. So around the widest part of your waist. And if you want to do any other measurements, of other areas that you might feel you want to drop a few inches from, that's fine too. But the waist is the best indication. So if you're losing inches off your waist, then you're losing inches everywhere as well. So don't worry about all the other areas. Just make sure your waist is monitored. Also, I said weigh yourself. I do not want you to weigh yourself all the time. It's literally once a week. That's it. Put the weighing scales away aside from that. So make sure it's the same day every week and it's the same time of the day. So what I do want you to do is I want it to be first thing in the morning, after you've gone to the toilet, when you wake up, before you've eaten anything, before you've drank anything, step on the scales. Okay, so the next thing on your to-do list is number 4. So this is your shopping list. So what I'd advise and what you're going to need to complete some of the exercises and the training is either or both a small set of dumbbells or a resistance band. Now, both, if you can afford it, will be fantastic. They're €13 each in Argos, and I'll put a link on the Facebook group to the ones that I would suggest. If you can only afford one, I'd suggest going with the dumbbells. So the link that I put to the dumbbells. So they're just €13, and I'll pop them in the private Facebook group. Okay, so that's everything that you need to do. So you should have your paper there. You should have your to-do list, numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4, and all written down. I'm going to ask you to go now and have a look at the nutrition video so that you can get a grasp of the nutritional plan and how that's going to work and go about. You'll also need to be prepared, obviously, with your food. So if you could go and watch that video now, that would be fantastic. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.